Hi folks, so the question we have in front of us here today is a question based on a gate. Okay, so we can see here we have the pictorial view of the gate here, which is a 3D view of the gate, and we have the 2D view of it here, okay, with the various measurements of all the parts of the gate. Always starting off reading the question, it says, question 2a, we're not going to do part 2b, but part 2a it says, copy the view of the gate shown in the figure below, making sure your drawing is balanced on the sheet. Okay. So first of all, when I am reproducing a 2D drawing, okay, what we're really testing here is our neatness and our accuracy. So I'm going to first of all look at the overall measurements of the gate, the overall length and the overall height. The overall length from this point here to this point here is 150 millimeters, and it is broken up then inside here of the little stanchions, so 20 for obviously the outside ones, and then the gaps all inside here are 10, 10, 10 and so on. And then we also have the height of 160 from here up to here. That's the overall height. And then for this bit here, the large stanchion, we actually have 140 with 20 left at the top. And then we've got some other smaller measurements on the right hand side here of 20, 10, 80, 10, 20 and then 20. So what I'm actually going to start doing is reproducing this gate here, the 2D drawing of it on my sheet. Focusing on my neatness of drawing and my accuracy in my measurements. As always, when I'm doing these videos, just for the purpose of the drawing, I'm going to use a red pen for my construction lines, and I'm going to go over them in a black marker then to make them stand out. When you're doing this on your sheet, really you should probably be using maybe a 2H pencil, okay, most likely a 2H pencil, and then going over it in a darker pencil, maybe a B or a 2B or something like that. Okay, so we're going to start that there now. Okay, as we can see there now, we have created our overall rectangle that it is going to fit inside. So as you can see, I have a length here at the bottom of 150 millimeters, and my measurement going upwards is a height of 160. You can always just check it afterwards just to make sure that you're accurate. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put in the various measurements along the bottom. Okay, so I'll speed up the video while I do that. I will now put in the measurements going up along the right hand side as well, starting with 20. Okay, as you can see there, I've put in my little marks all for my measurements going up along the right hand side and along the bottom. So what I'm going to start doing now is actually putting in the stanchions going vertically up. Okay, so I'm using my T-square with my set square, okay, to create vertical lines. So construction lines, I do know actually just to start off there, I do know at the very start they only go up as far as this mark up here, which is at this point right there. So I'm going to do a line up to there. Okay, that is a construction line going across. Okay, so putting all these in vertically, so I'll speed up the video. Okay, there we have it. What I'm actually going to start doing now is I'm actually going to start heading in some of the important details. Okay, so I'd always be looking at my image that I'm given on the sheet, and so I'll just speed up that there now. Okay, as you can see there now, we have created the various stanchions. Okay, we haven't obviously got the points on them yet. We'll do that at the very end. Now what I'm actually going to do is put in these little cross sections that have to go across here. So earlier on I measured up the heights. Okay, so this bit here is up 20 and then 10. Okay, the distance from here to the next one was 80 and then another 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in those cross sections. Now remember, my red is my construction, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to do them in like that, straight across. Straight across. I'm going to come along afterwards and I'm just going to mark in obviously the heavy lines. Okay, so there's this one here and one final one So to finish that off now, just speed up the video there. Now on the sheet it actually does give us the measurements as well. Should have just realised that. So the first one is in 10, and then the next one is 25 millimeters. Okay, so I'm going to mark that there, 25. And you can see here I'm just going to connect them up using my pen as an anchor. And 25 there and there. And after this one then it goes 20, 20, 20 and so on. So here we go again, 20. There's a couple of ways you could have gone about this. So there's 20 there. Connect that up. Then from this point, once again we have 20. Likewise once again, 20 millimeters. It's going right in the middle of the ones that I was doing. That's what we wanted. And then I have 20 once again. And from this one it's probably 25. Yes. Just have it marked. Connect those up. And now it's simply a case of heaving in the details. So I'll speed up the video there once again. Okay, there we have it. That there is the gate completed. Working on mainly there, guys, just our accuracy and our measurements, and then our neatness of drawing. Obviously there you can see that I was using a red pen for my construction lines, and I was using the marker then for my finishing lines. Okay, just makes it stand out better on the video, but for the purpose of you in class you should be using most likely a 2H pencil, and you'll be going light and then heavy obviously to finish it off. If you have a 2H then with a B, that might work as well. Okay, hope you found that helpful. That's the question done.